So then we heard the gunman come in the bathroom, and he was trying to like get his, you just hear him say the D word, and he says, my gun is jammed. And everybody looked at each other in the store, like, and like surprised, like, you know, just looked at each other and was just like, we can bum rush him. We can bum rush him. That's how you hear. We can bum rush him. We can bum rush him. And my best friend was like, we can bum rush him. We can get him. And by the time the guy at the door got the memo that we were going to do that, when he swung the door open to try to do it, the gunman got his other gun. We didn't know he had two, and he shot him. And we were the first people you saw if you opened the door. And we were the first people to catch those couple of shots, and I got shot in my side. So it entered right here, and it came out, I can't show you the other one, but it came out like my back. It was straight down, because that's how he shot. My cousin, she got shot in her arm, which was like right up under here.
I got a phone call from my daughter at 2:12 saying that she was hit. She was hit in the arm, and she was frantic. Mommy, please come and get me. Please help me. I've been shot. I've been shot in the arm. Called the cops. Help me, Mommy, please. I'm bleeding so bad. Please help me. And she was screaming. I've never heard the fear in her voice that I heard that night.
We was in there for hours at this point. He got on the phone with the police, and he was pledging to ISIS. Kept saying he was like, no, you talking to? You're talking to ISIS. And we were just like, what? He heard that we were still on the phone, and he was like, don't be stupid, give me your phones. So everybody was just like, pause for a second. He said, give up the phones. And so like people would slide some phones, like, you know, only some phones went out. And he was like, you know, they was gonna send a hostage negotiator. Did you want to talk to them? And he was like, don't be stupid. Don't send a hostage negotiator. He's like, 'cause I'll kill everybody in here. I got enough bombs to light up a city block. And then my eyes opened as big as 50-cent pieces. And you know, you guys, those are really big. And I just looked like, then that's when I think I just gave up, because I'm like, bombs? I can't even, let alone get up and run. But a bomb? And not too long after he did, like, you know, he said all that, me and my cousin were communicating, and like, you know, like, cause we could talk without actually saying anything to each other. Like I could move my lips and she could understand exactly what I was saying. And she kept saying, we shouldn't have came here. We shouldn't have came here. And I'm like, but don't blame yourself. We gonna be all right. So at this point, cause the shooter's still in the bathroom with us, he pushed a trash can in front of the door. You hear the first bomb go off, and that's when I thought, this is the end, because I had to lay face down in blood. And I'm looking, and I could see up under under the door, and he looks under the door. And I just remember him saying, oh yeah, after he looked me in my face, because my eyes were wide open. And I guess he must have thought I died like that, like with my eyes wide open. But I was just staring at him. I didn't want to blink, because then he knew I was alive. But I was just staring at him. And he looked deranged. It looked like something was wrong with him. And my cousin, she was still laying on my back, so when he did that, that's when the bathroom wall coming down, and then you could see out there at this point. And him and the cops got into a gun war, and I remember looking up and seeing like all this smoke, and I see him go out there, and they was like, put your gun down, put the gun down. And he didn't put the gun down, and they get into a gun war, and I'm getting burned up by bullets ricocheting, and the gunpowder, whatever, is burning me. I'm getting burned, stung up, you know, and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm just like scared out of my mind. So I see him drop. I see him die. So now I'm like, oh my God. At this point, I feel my cousin's body weight go heavy. And I'm just like, so I grab her and she didn't tap me back. I tap her again, she didn't tap me back. I dig at her, like, you know, I got long nails and I just dig at her. And she didn't respond back then. But then I grabbed her hand and she was able to grab my hand back. I said, okay. So then, like, I said, is my cousin breathing? I said, Kira, get up. Kira, get up. Get up, Kira, get up. They here, get up. And she just wasn't responding to me. So I'm like, God, you're going to give me the strength to get off this floor. And I just literally just forced myself up and pulled myself from under her. And I grab her and I pull her onto my lap. And I'm like, my cousin. I'm like, my cousin. But that night, I was calling them my sisters. You can ask any of them ambulances if they remember. They tell you, that's all I said to them. Where's my sisters at? And they're like, don't worry about her. They're going to get her. They're going to get her. Just, we need to worry about you. I said, I can care less about me. Can y'all go get my sister? She was popping that money.
Mm-hmm. She just graduated last Monday from West Catholic Preparatory High School in Philadelphia. She was an honor roll student. She actually ranked 3rd of 42 students of her graduating class. She was just phenomenal, a superstar. I'm just sickened with everything that we have in place and all the systems and all the technology that nothing could have been done to save those kids sooner.
Akyra's mom called my mom, and my mom just started she just turned real hysterical. And that's how I knew. She didn't even have to tell me that Akyra didn't make it. I just knew. It's hard, I don't want to go home. Because I think that's when my reality is going to hit me. I don't want to go home. I want to stay here. Because I'm not prepared for that yet.